Hi everyone and welcome back to Lovely Gardeny Bits. Bit noisy in the area today, so hopefully the microphone is doing its job, but I think today we're going to do a bit of propagation. We're going to take some cuttings. I've wanted to do that for ages, but I always thought that it was more of like advanced gardener thing, because you'd see Carol Klein on Gardener's World doing it, and yeah, I kind of want to do it. So I want to take cuttings of the salvia over there. I want to take cuttings of my lavender, that's down there, and then there's a hydrangea over there too. So we'll see, because the way I see it is that when it comes like into spring, I don't want to be spending loads of money on plants. I'm laughing because I probably will anyway, but if we can get some free plants out of the things that we already have, like, that's going to help. And like in last week's video I showed you how to save some seeds. There's actually some foxglove seeds over there that I can see that I'll save today as well. I'll show you what, like, when they're ripe, not when they're ripe, when they're ready to be harvested. It's getting sunny, but lads, it's now September and we are due to get rain over the weekend, and I can't wait. I can't wait. But before that, I've loads of tomatoes, as you know. I actually dehydrated some yesterday in the air fryer. It turned out really well, so I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to use them for like a sun-dried tomato, like pesto or paste. We'll see. But I haven't been out in the garden in a couple of days, and I can already see that there's so many tomatoes that are ripe that need to be brought in. Telling you now, we've tomato farm galore. Yes, today is propagation day, so I need to go and get myself organised with the bits that I need to have everything set up so that when I take the cuttings I can put them in right away. So I just wanted to show you some of the ripe tomatoes. So these have all ripened since in the last couple of days. It's just been really warm. Oh, that's a big one. Hold on. That one's a big one. Oh, that feels perfect. Well, that came off in my hand. Oh, sorry, that came off in my hand really easily. So I'm going to do the propagation and then I'll come out and I will harvest the tomatoes. Okay, I had to move some of the tomatoes because, I don't know if you can see in here, there is one, see where the blue is, 1, 2, and in behind there, 3 bags of potting grit. Now I use those to weigh down my greenhouse. This greenhouse, I call it a greenhouse, it's a little plastic one, has served me well this year, and I actually have another one. A family friend gave me a second one. I don't know if it's the exact same as this one or not, but I am going to assemble it very soon. But when I put this up at the start of the year, or start of spring, people are like, oh my god, it's going to blow away. It has not moved one bit, and I don't know if you can see this part in here is last year's one. So I started off with a small little one, got the bigger one. I think I link it below. When did I think I got it in like February, March for like either 40 or 50 euro, and it is absolutely brilliant. But I'm really happy that I have the smaller one for extra storage. But anyway, long story short, if you have one of these, potting grit is a great way of weighing it down. So for the cuttings, I need to take some of that out. Okay, we're going to start with the salvia. Now, I follow a chap on TikTok who explained how to do cuttings on this. I'll leave him linked below. But he said that you'll have like the main salvia stem, a leaf, and then like in the Y, you'll see a cutting coming off. So I think there's one here. Hold on, let me find one. Here. So, see here, we have the bloom. So here is the main stem. We have, this is the leaf, and then this has does it have a bloom? No blooms on it. It's coming in the Y, so that's going to be a cutting. There's lots on this one actually. Hold on. So there's another one. Is there another one? Yeah. So sorry, here's another one. So you can see the main stem coming up here. This is it here. Then you have a leaf here, and then this is what we're going to cut off. So we have our salvia cuttings, and the chap that I follow on TikTok about this, I believe his channel linked below, he said that like with salvia cuttings you can do internodal ones. Oh my god, state of my fingers. So usually with other cuttings you'll do it at like right under a leaf node like this, but you don't have to do that. So he said to prevent moisture loss, to get rid of the leaves except for the top 2 leaves, and then cut these in half again just to prevent moisture loss. So I think I'll put these in this one. So I might cut this right here. I'm going to use this little doodad to make a hole. I'm going to slide it in nice and gently and firm it in. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Yes, this is a tomato pot that had snack tomatoes in it, and I like it because there's holes in the bottom. It's perfect for this kind of thing. Such a gardener doing cuttings. Let's see if I can keep them alive now. I'm just going to do 4 of these for now. And because, I don't know if you could see, I tried to show it when I was filming. A lot of the, what I could have taken from cuttings had flowers on them. So I couldn't take those off. You want to have ones with no flowers. Now, I'm not sure if this one will work because it has the start of a flower. So listen, we'll see. It's an experiment. So they're firmed in. I'm going to water those lightly, and then I'm going to leave them in the greenhouse, I think, for now. If it gets too cold and stuff, I might bring them inside, put them on the windowsill. I might actually put them on the windowsill. So the guy said to mist them twice a day. Actually, I think I will leave them inside so I can mist them twice a day. And then if you can't mist them twice a day, if you have like a bigger bag like this, you can put it over the top to make like a little mini greenhouse, because yeah. And then at least because this is at the edge, we'll be able to see the roots growing, hopefully. Okay, that is, what was that, salvia, done. Okay, we're going to give lavender cuttings a go because I really want more lavender plants next year. So the same guy said, so see these are like the regular kind of like lavender strands and stuff, but can you see the ones that are kind of like a grey, like a silvery grey colour? Those are the ones that we want to prune. So, or not prune, what's the word, cut, propagate. So you want to have one again like the salvia that doesn't have a flower on it. And he said to, when you're cutting it, to cut in and around here. So see up here, the top of the wood is kind of like a pale sage green, and then the lower you go, the woodier it gets, the darker it gets. So if you can get a cutting about right about there, right about here where you can see it go from green to brown, right there, that should be good for cutting. So I can see a few different ones that I'm going to be able to cut and propagate. I'm very excited because like this lavender plant has never let me down, and then I will be able to prune it. And he said, I don't know, was it him or was it Monty Don? I don't know, I think Monty Don said to prune, like leave about a third of the new growth on, like not to go all the way down to the wood. So I'm just going to do that because my mum will do Edward Scissorfingers on it if I let her. Okay, we have our lavender cuttings. What we're going to do is take off most of the leaves, just like this. So then see where the leaves are attached, there's like little leaf nodes. So I'm going to cut right, no actually at this one here, right across at that one, because this part here has hardened off a little bit. So let's go like that. Yoink. There, and I'm going to stick that in on the side, and that's one done. Let's do the rest. have these lavender plants at the bottom of the olive tree, and look, they've lots of shoots that I can do cuttings from, so I'm going to do that, I think. Oh lads, I'm going to have a lavender field next year. But you know what, that was very enjoyable. I thought I was going to be able to do cuttings from my hydrangea, but there aren't any shoots that are on like either of them. I have one in the front and one in the back. No shoots that have no flowers or buds or anything like that, so that's not going to happen this year. But what I am going to do is spend a bit of time over the weekend and research like what other plants do I have here in the garden that I can propagate, because I have one more, ow, it's heavy, one more pot to fill. Like, I'm sure I'll be able to propagate something else, like roses for sure, but I need to research a bit more on like the softwood hardwood situation, because I love the rose bush that we have over in the border there. It is gorgeous, and I love another one. That's going to be my mission. What else can I propagate? In the garden I have lots of perennials, so at least hopefully stuff will come back next year. Actually, I think I should be able to propagate verbena, but I'll research that, and if I do come across anything I will let you know and I'll show me doing it. And if there's anything that you've propagated over the last like year or two, let me know what you did. Let me know in the comments, because listen, we're all about the free plants, trying to do this on a budget and not feel like, especially when you're learning and you're new to gardening, you don't want to be spending lots of money on stuff that you don't know if you're going to like it in your garden or not. And like, we'll see. I'm going to leave those plants now in on the windowsill inside, just to give it like sunshine and a bit of air, and then I can mist them throughout the week and stuff. So when I start to see leaves growing from each of the plants, that will show that the cuttings are taking. If they don't work, they don't work. I'll be very sad if they don't, but you know what, it's a very therapeutic way to spend an hour of my life. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I will chat to you in next week's gardening video. If you like this, please like and subscribe. Let me know what you're looking forward to in the garden in autumn actually as well. I love autumnal garden days, just makes me so happy. Also, I think I would like to build myself a potting table, because I want one of them things the Monty Don has that you can mix your compost and your grit in together, because like I had to do it on the grass on my knees. I'm sure the neighbours were like, what is she doing now? Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in next week's video. Okay, bye.